This week has been quite the whirlwind. A lot has happened. A lot has been coming out, and of course at the end of the week I sit down and chat with you about the new makeup releases, what is gonna be happening in the future, and if I'm gonna buy it. I do have to say I have been doing so many reviews, and I have, at the moment that I'm filming this, a few more reviews like coming up. It has been a lot, so I don't know if I'm gonna be buying much. But let's just get into it. By the way, what I have on my face right now is a new Wycon Summer Club collection. As you're seeing this video, it is my plan that the Wycon Summer Club first impression is already up. I'm gonna do my best to let that happen. Okay, there are some things here that I also really need like your opinion on. Like, what do you think? Do you think I should pick it up? So, okay, first up. This one I don't think I'm gonna pick up. This is the Blend Bunny and Jordan Liberty kind of like pro line that they're coming out with. We had seen some sneak peeks, we had seen some things like it was happening, we knew. This is the Masterclass Pro Inspired Products by Jordan Liberty. We have a Pro Cheek Palette which has 15 magnetic blushes, 12 buttery matte and 2 blush lighters, and then 1 luster shade. So I'm guessing that's just like a highlighter topper. Then we have the Pro Luster Palette, which is a magnetic quad featuring 4 multi-use luster toppers, supercharged blush lights, best layered over matte blushes. And then we have a lip oil gloss, which is gonna be in 12 shades, 12 lip smoothing lip oil glosses that combine the hydration of lip oil, cherry seed oil, and sodium hyaluronate, with the versatility of a gloss. And there are 4 formula variations. So this is kind of like, okay, it's pro inspired, so it's not really for the pros, but it's kind of like for the customers who kind of want to feel like a pro, or kind of want to feel like they have some sort of pro product in their hands, who just want the options that those have. It's looking kind of like Blend Bunny goes Pat McGrath, something along those lines. I think in a way it's a pretty bold move to start out right away with 12 lip oils, so that's a lot. I don't really feel like anything here speaks to me because I'm pretty specific with the colors that I like, and I kind of like stick to them. Sometimes I will stray away from them a little bit, but with the things that I already own, I don't deliberately buy things that have colors in them that aren't my shades. I try not to do that at least. Like, maybe this is not 100% accurate, but I can already tell you that in this blush palette, there are blushes that I'm not going to use. And then what's the point of having a 15 pan blush palette if I'm not going to use all the shades? I feel like this is not really directed towards me. For some reason, those kind of like pro-esque lines, they don't really like do it for me. They don't really make me feel much. I don't feel like I usually buy a lot from those brands. So this is a pretty easy skip for me, but let me know what you think. Then we have from Jouer Cosmetics, and when I saw this I was like, are they still in business? Is this still going on? So we have the Luminizing Glow Serum. It kind of looks like a shimmery primer. It's launching the 10th of June, and we have, I think, 2 different shades. This is not really a brand I'm buying from. I do remember them being really hyped and people really loving them, but I don't know if I've ever tried anything Jouer. I do remember kind of like lusting after it, but that's been a while. I'm not going to be picking those up. Then we have like the full reveal of the new palette by Titanium Foxes Cosmetics. This is the Hidden Piece palette, and in this palette we have loads of greens, kind of like green blues, purple, and then neutral shades. The swatches of this look really great. I am probably gonna pick this up. This is gonna launch the 1st of June. I am gonna, I think, make an order for this. I don't know what the price will be, but I'm guessing around like 60 euros. Then we have a new Watermelon Dew collection reveal by Glass Gods Cosmetics. I do have some affiliate links for Glass Gods Cosmetics, but I don't believe I still have a code. I used to have a code. They switched up the program a little bit. I don't think I have one now. The pre-order for this starts on May 29th, so you can already pre-order it. This is kind of like this watermelon glow line with different skincare products. This is always looking so nice. It's looking so cute, and I love kind of like the vibe of it, but I'm very particular with my skincare. I try to keep it as basic as possible. I try not to switch up products a lot. I just try to keep it mild and like perfume free. No perfume please, I'm allergic. So I'm thinking this is probably not gonna be my skincare collection. I'm guessing there's gonna be some sort of watermelon perfume in here, but wait, can I see this? on the website now. I don't see it here. Okay. But anyway, I'm not going to be buying this. It's just not what I'm going to be testing out. I'm not going to be reviewing this. Then we have some new highlighters by Nars. This is the Light Reflecting Luminizing Powder. It is a high performance highlighter that provides an ethereal radiant sheen with 10-hour wear. I have so many highlighters. This I'm thinking is going to be, yeah, it's like $42. It's available now at Ulta. Yeah, I don't know. This is the kind of thing, if everybody says it's the best highlighter ever, just you cannot believe how good this is. I could be convinced, but I'm not gonna go out and see if this is something for me just on my own, like from my own volition. Is that how you say it? Then this one. This is a Super Lock Brow Glue Waterproof Eyebrow Gel by Maybelline. I actually saw this weeks and weeks and weeks ago on Zalando, and now it's like in the beauty news. I kept forgetting to talk about it, but I kind of want this. I do want to try this because I do really like the Super Lock clear one, but I just don't use a lot of clear brow gels. I love a tinted brow gel. So I am thinking once it gets available to me, like somewhere where I can easily grab it, because Zalando, like, they changed their kind of like membership program, and at first I could just get free shipping. Now it's like you have 4 times a year that you can get free shipping. Then I'm not going to use that on one brow gel. So I'm going to see when this gets to like the drugstore here in the Netherlands, when it gets to Boozy Shop, and then I will probably pick up the light shade. It's going to be $10.99 each, but that's like in dollars in the US. So we'll see what this is going to be in the Netherlands. I'm gonna be picking it up. Then we also have some new Tattoo Studio Dip Ink Liquid Liner in new shades. Or is it not new shades? Is this new? Yeah, I think this is new. 24-hour wear, resists cracks and flakes, multiple saturated shades for bold looks. This is gonna be $10 in the US. Who knows what it's gonna be here in the Netherlands? You never know, but it's probably not gonna be like crazy expensive. Maybe like 10 euros. We do have a brown and a burgundy shade, which I think is a good choice. Like the burgundy mascara was really popular for them, and now they also have a burgundy eyeliner. It's looking kind of good. That is something that I might maybe buy in the fall. I could be convinced to buy that. Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued. We'll see what people think of it. Then we have some new shades of the SuperStay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick, and these are kind of like brown, kind of like coffee terracotta shades. Not really my kind of colors. You do have a really dark cool tone brown. I don't really see myself picking any of these up, but these are pretty interesting shades. So a new addition to the line. We have from Trixie Cosmetics a Teletubbies collection. I used to watch Teletubbies as a kid. Like this was in my youth, but this doesn't give me the nostalgic feels. This is something, it's a little bit too far back into my youth. I feel like things that happened in my youth when I was like around 10 years old, those are the things that I would love to see collections from now. But this is kind of like, I'm over this. I'm so over this. Like this phase has passed long ago. I can tell you that I used to always be Lala, but I don't know if the names are the same in English, but at least here in the Netherlands I used to always be Lala, and I did have like a doll, like a Teletubbies doll, but I don't remember a lot from watching this because I was just very young. Then we talked about some sneak peeks by Nabla last week. Those sneak peeks were about a collab with MrDanielMakeup, and now it has been revealed, it has been launched. This is a makeup brush set. I believe they have a smaller brush set and then a bigger brush set. The bigger brush set is 160 euros. It looks amazing. It looks like a bunch of brushes. It looks like it would be like really nice. It looks professional. It looks good. I love the colors. I love the choices. The shapes look nice. But I have a lot of brushes. The only thing I need to do is wash them, and then I have enough to last me weeks and weeks and weeks. Unless I use a lot of shimmer. Then like sometimes brushes are just not like salvageable when they are covered in like multi-chrome shimmers. Then I just have to wash them. But yeah, I think I have enough brushes. Then this one I was pretty intrigued by. So this is a new Tarte Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. What is the name of this palette? Aren't they saying what it's called? What is this? Is this Sunset Symphony? I'm thinking it is. Seeing some swatches here. The outer packaging looks really beautiful. This is the type of palette that I want to have in my collection. Like, I want to have some bright palettes in my collection for like summery looks. I do really enjoy them, but I do feel like I kind of have that. And I am planning to buy the Titanium Foxes palette, which does have kind of like these greeny blues. And I feel like the rest of that palette fits my aesthetic a little bit more. So I'm kind of just making a choice between those two. And I think I'm going to go with the Titanium Foxes. I really love that formula. It is a French brand, although I had a great time ordering from Tarte Cosmetics directly. I had a great time doing that. It did also have a discount code. It was great. But I think that this is a really mid-tone palette, quite light mid-tone. There's not going to be a lot of depth in here. Like, we do have kind of like a teal shade, but I kind of miss something here, and I feel like I do have bright palettes like this. I don't really need it, so I'm gonna skip on this one, also because I bought the 2 palettes from the last release and I still have to do like maybe 1 or 2 looks with those to really make up my mind, and I feel like that is a better thing to focus on. Also, I just love those color stories, and I feel like in comparison, like, this is just something I'm gonna forget about. Then we have a new skin tint, a light coverage dewy finish skin tint coming out from e.l.f. So this is the Halo Glow Skin Tint, Mineral SPF 50 Sunscreen, Water Resistant. And this comes in 18 shades, I think. I'm kind of interested in this, but I'm also right now testing the Fit Me BB from Maybelline. So if I really love this, do I really need to get the e.l.f.? I do feel like the e.l.f. might be a little bit more glowy just looking at those swatches. I feel like this one is pretty kind of like satiny. I don't see like a crazy amount of glow. So I don't know, will I pick this up? I will see when it becomes available. I also have my Colourpop order that I haven't touched yet, and that also has 2 like skin tint type products. So I don't know. I think if this had come out without the Maybelline coming out, it might have happened. Alright, then we have a new blush formula from Makeup Revolution. This is already available on Boozy Shop. I did see it there, and I have doubted, I have debated. I've been thinking about, should I buy this, should I not buy this? So this is the new Super Dewy Liquid Blush Burst. It says, grab, dab and go with our new Super Dewy Blush Burst Serum Blush. A bite-sized burst of juicy color. The hybrid skin-loving serum formula is bursting with peptides and hyaluronic acid for a hydrated, plumped cheek effect. So that does sound really good. We have some really nice shades in this. And they are now also on sale, on a little bit of a sale on Boozy Shop. Thing is, I don't love really thin, and I don't love really like serum-y products usually. Like, sometimes I call something serum and it's actually something that I really enjoy, and sometimes I call something serum and I'm just like, this is way too serum-y. Where is that slight bit of coverage that I'm looking for? So I don't know if I would actually like this. I haven't seen anyone review this. I haven't seen anybody talking about this. And there's nothing else that I want to order now from Boozy Shop, so I'm kind of thinking, okay, maybe I will order 1, but I'm not gonna be paying like the shipping for that. So I'm just kind of like waiting for the right moment, for a sign, like maybe someone will review it and be like, okay, this is terrible, and then that will also be a decision made. I don't know what to think. Like, let me know. Would you want to see this? Are you interested in this? Would you want to see me do a video on this? Like, help me decide. And then we have a sneak peek from Romand, and this is looking kind of like, could it be a certain lip product packaging? I'm always kind of intrigued when they are launching something new, especially when it's lip products, because I do really love the Romand Lasting lip balms. Those are some of my favorite lip formulas in my collection. This doesn't say a whole lot, but if this is like a new line of nude lasting melting balms or whatever it could be, I am there, I'm interested. We're gonna see what they say. Then we have some sneak peeks from the Tones of Turd Glaminatrix eyeshadow palette that they were saying they were gonna launch as a April 1st joke, but then everybody was like, no, we need that, and now we're seeing what it will actually be. There is also a non-poo themed version of this palette if you don't like the poo jokes, and that one is going to be called Grounded. So it's going to be the same palette, but it's going to be a little bit less about the poo jokes. I gotta say, I probably would buy the Grounded version of this if I would buy it. It does look kind of interesting. In a way, it's not really my color story, but in a way it also swatched really nicely. See, like, the owner of Glaminatrix was swatching this on her Instagram. It says should be up for pre-order in 2 weeks. I'm a little like, maybe in the end, probably in the end I won't do it, because I do feel like what I would use from this, I probably have in other Glaminatrix palettes, but there's something kind of like fun about this, kind of like grungy but neutral, kind of like, is it colorful, is it neutral? I kind of like the idea of it. Then we have a bunch of eyeshadow palettes launching from Morphe. We have 12 pans launching, and then we also have 6 pans launching. So I feel like they are really like revamping, reviving the brand. They're really trying to make this brand like once again like popular and relevant, and I feel like they're doing a pretty good job with that. Like, this is looking pretty good. I don't know how people are feeling nowadays about the Morphe formula, and as I said, I've been reviewing a lot of makeup. I'm kind of like, do I want to add this in? I did buy the 3-in-1 blush from Morphe, and so far I'm quite liking it. But do I want to buy a eyeshadow palette? Like, the Cool Tone 12 pan palette does look pretty good. But do I feel like, okay, I need to find out what this formula is like? I don't know. Let me know if you want to see it. Let me know if you're interested in this. The 12 pen is $21 each. And then the 6 pen is $15 each. I already saw this up on Douglas, but they're just saying like this is gonna be available like pretty soon. So they aren't saying yet when that is gonna be. So let me know what you think, if you like the look of this. I do feel like it's looking quite cool, but I don't really know what to expect of this besides that, and I don't know if I should be the one to try this. I just feel like there is so much going on, especially right now, like with all of the summer collections. Let me know. Then we have a new face palette from Pixi. So this is the Pixi and HelloKitty Anywhere palette with 6 stunning multi-use shades. The silky blendable formula adds a perfect touch of warmth and radiance wherever you need it. This looks kind of cute, but nothing here really jumps out at me. It doesn't really speak to me. It's all kind of like soft and warm. I don't think I really need to pick this up. But then we have the new Vieve Summer Collection. Looks like there's, like, is it the face palette? Or is it a eye quad? I'm guessing face palette. Seems like we have maybe like a cream blush or a cream bronzer and a like spray setting mist. Cannot say much about this yet. I have been interested in Vieve in the past, but I have never actually bought anything from them. I don't know if I would buy anything. I would have to see. Then we have this new Golden Haze kind of like set of products by Beauty Bay. We have a fragrance mist. We have bronzing drops. Like, there are a few things in this set. And I did think that the notes that they showed for the fragrance mist, like the fig and the citrus and the coconut, that sounded really nice. But when I went to the Beauty Bay website, it did seem like this is only sold in a set, and it was in a set with like a black mascara and just some things that I thought, I'm never gonna use that. So if I could buy this on its own, like separately, like this could be really nice. Oh, it does have some amber in it. That could go right and it could go wrong. I do like some scents with amber, but some I also don't like. I don't know. Maybe I won't buy this. Like, I was intrigued by the coconut, the citrus, and the fig, but now I don't know. Then we have my Cosmic brushes, new makeup bags, and these are kind of like in this velvety, well, not all of them. Some are velvet, some are more like a leather, and one looks kind of like it would be a teddy material. These are $25 each, available now at Cosmic Beauty. Actually look pretty cute. I don't need another makeup bag. I am just giving away makeup bags left and right, because for some reason nowadays with every collection that Kiko does, they give away a free makeup bag, and it's like with every 3 products, and then I buy 6, I have 2 makeup bags, I need to get rid of them. I have enough makeup bags. And if I start to feel like, well, maybe I wouldn't need another makeup bag, I would just wait for like the next Kiko collection. I also just got the Jake bag from the Lethal Cosmetics collection, so I think I have enough. Then we have a new setting powder that is launching by Made by Mitchell. This is the Get Baked Loose Powder. So this is a loose setting powder. They have 8 shades in this. And this, I have a feeling that this is gonna be a pretty heavy duty setting powder. I don't really need it. And I'm also not planning on buying any more loose setting powders, because I just need the lightest dusting of powder. I have dry skin. I don't need it, so I'm just not gonna buy like really any more of them. Maybe what I could buy, what I could see myself buying is kind of like those slightly glowy, like diffused, light diffused finishing powders. I could see myself buying that, but not really like something that's gonna like take down the oils that I don't have. Then we also have the Tarte Cosmetics Trippin' with Tarte Amazonian Clay Palette. Isn't Trippin' with Tarte when they take all of the influencers out on a trip? Isn't that what that means? So this eyeshadow palette looks kind of like warm and toasty, kind of like something we probably already have seen from Tarte. I don't think I'm going to be picking this up. It has 12 shades, soft mattes to glowing shimmers. $49. I don't think I'm gonna be picking this up. Then I quickly want to mention that the Lethal Cosmetics and Adventure Time collab is now live. It's now available. I did put my video up on Wednesday and it launched on Thursday, the 29th. They did give me a code MakeupMarty10 for 10% off if you want to shop anything from the individual items from this collection. The code wasn't working for the first like 45 minutes. Thanks so much to the people who tried to use it and reached out to me to let me know. So there was a little bit of a hiccup at the start, but now the code is working. So I just wanted to let you know that as well. It's not an affiliate code, but it does support me. So I do really appreciate it. And then lastly, it feels like I filmed this video. Like I saw this come up on Boozy Shop. Got this in, filmed this video like months ago because this week has been so crazy. But actually this past week, Catrice announced their Underwater Secrets collection, and we'll just go through it like really quickly because I have already made my video with it. I think most of you probably already know what is going on in this collection, but I did want to mention in this collection we have two highlighter duos. These highlighter duos look absolutely amazing, like a water ripple effect packaging. I really love the packaging on those. And then the cream part, or like the balm part in these highlighter duos, it's kind of like a swirl. It's kind of like poured in like a swirl, and I feel like those creams, they are very subtle. They have a little bit of shimmer to them. They are not super balmy or sticky, but they're just a really nice kind of like natural creamy highlighter. And then we also have the powder highlighters that are very smooth and glowy. They are a little bit on the darker side. I do feel like I could make them work quite well as a blush topper, just kind of like blending them down. But it's definitely not a highlighter duo where you can use it as a pinpointed highlighter if you have fair skin. They will also have the pH rating blush. I wasn't too afraid to buy it, but my friend Kaylin Costello, she did a video on this collection as well, and she did say that this blush isn't like the blush from the Superman collection, from the Essence Superman collection. That blush was very sticky and very emollient, and this one did actually like dry down and become quite a nice like pinky shade. So I was a little bit too scared to pick it up, but in the end it's better than I expected. But I'm probably not gonna like be picking it up like after the fact, after the video. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. We also have two glosses, and one of mine broke. I did look back at the footage, and I also posted a like short with everything still intact, but somewhere along the way my orange gloss broke. So yeah, that's that. That is life sometimes when you're reviewing Catrice Cosmetics, at least if you're me. And then we also had a perfume in a collection, which is kind of like a soft gourmand vanilla coconut, a little bit of chocolate perfume. It's a little bit on the like demure side, but it's nice and sweet. It's nothing too crazy. It's something that you can probably do quite a couple of spritzes without it being too overpowering, but I did quite enjoy that scent from the collection. So if you hadn't seen that video yet, now you know what is going on. I took a risk by wearing a gloss for this video. Let me fix that a little bit. Alright, this is gonna be it for the new makeup releases. Thanks so much for watching, and let me know what you think. I definitely need your help this round because I'm a little bit like iffy with some of these things. And then I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.